Hi, hello YouTube. I'm back in the truck picking up this, I don't know why my shortcut key didn't work to start the recording. So I'm a little flustered here. Picking up a Walmart truck here. Found me a run. I can get a couple of these video spots that I was wanting. Can't get all four that I was wanting, but I can get two of them. Let's get hooked up here. I'm a little crooked. That's okay. I don't have that.
Drive safe.
Needing to be perfect thing set up. Let's hold in the trailer brake. Alright, we are hooked up. Let's look at the map. Alright, so we got a run from El Paso up here to Roswell. So I can get both of these video spots. I wanted that Fort Stockton, but I'll see if I can get back down from Roswell. So let's go ahead and put a waypoint here. And a waypoint here. These are really close together. And let's see, the rest of this way. I'll put a waypoint here just so we kind of know. Right about there. Alright, so let's get going. Turn off the map.
Let's do this.
And let's do this. So it is going on 8 o'clock in the morning here. Friday morning, like always. I did stop and get fuel, and I got rest. So in game, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Just made it.
Turn right.
It's funny, I'm not going to lie, I had a lot of issues this morning trying to get this going. I watched a video yesterday about getting the head tracking software working with the flight simulator. And so I tried doing a couple settings, and boy, it junked up a bunch of stuff. It still doesn't seem like it's 100% right. But I don't know. It does that sometimes anyway. See, it's really touchy over there.
Turn left.
Man, I'm feeling nervous here with this turn left. Yeah, so I had to laugh because I was a bit frustrated. It took forever. It took me probably 20 minutes, almost half an hour, to get going.
Go straight on.
And it was 35 miles, I think, from where I dropped off to this pickup. And I just kept the hammer down. I kept it floored. I drove 65 miles an hour because this is a World of Trucks job, so I was limited the entire way. The side streets, going around corners, I blew through every single light. I got 3 red light violations. Just driving like a complete Derek maniac. Did I say Derek? Whoops. And still, when I arrived at the thing, the GPS said, finally, we are here. It's like, bitch, I drove 90. Okay, 65. Broke all kinds of laws. You're going to say, finally? Yeah, I feel like it's not centered correctly. I feel like centered is if I'm looking a little bit to the left. Put a hotkey to recenter. I don't know if it'll work. Let's see.
Go straight on.
Maybe that worked. But Z is also zoom. That's why I did that. American Truck Simulator takes keystrokes. Even if you're holding control, shift, whatever, it just uses keys. You don't have multiple keys Control Z, Alt Z is the same as ZZ. Once again, I snarfed the carafe. So if Kelly's up, she'll have to make a single cup. Let's zoom out on that GPS. We don't need to be in that close. So it's 51 degrees in here right now. Looks like my dashboard says 56 degrees outside. It's 45, but I'm not in El Paso. Sun is coming up. Should be a nice day for a drive. Yeah, so I used that free track for my head tracking, and I use OpenAI or something like that. Now I'm second guessing it. And when I was watching the guy set his up for Flight Sim, he was just using free track without using OpenAI. So I was like, okay, well, let me try that, because I do have issues. OBS uses this camera over here, and the head tracking obviously uses one that's mounted up on top of my TV. Guess I should slow down here a little bit. Well, if I open OBS, look, there's also a photo spot out there in the middle of it. It's like, hey, look, a squirrel. If I open OBS first, then it doesn't try to use this camera for the head tracking. And I thought, because you could tell it which camera to use if you just use free track. You say, this is the camera you're using. It still didn't work. If I had OBS open first, it wouldn't detect the camera. So I went ahead and said, okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. I'm used to dealing with that anyway. Came in game, and it was like it. The whole time I was just sitting here. That kind of hurt my neck. But yeah, it was just all over the place the entire time. I was just sitting perfectly still. And so I switched back. What's the speed limit here? 50 only. Scenic area, 1 mile. Thing still says 9 miles to my waypoint. Historic marker, 1 mile. Okay, where's the... Okay, that's the scenic area, I guess. Picnic area. Hey, Culberson County. Back in our county. That's the county we live in. Alright, here's our video spot at this historic marker. It says El Paso Saltwater. Let's see if we can zoom in. Can't tell. Parking brake. Let's stop the engine. Turn that off. And let's watch this viewpoint. It's 20 out of 25. The Salt Flats, it says. It would be kind of neat if they had subtitles, like telling you what you're looking at. Salt flats, it shows us a freaking ravine. It looks like my truck was over there. Is that my truck way up there? This is a good opportunity. Top her off. Doesn't look like salt, looks like grass. Alright, so there you go. 5 to go. Let's see if I get straight in front of this, if we can read that. Kelly, what's that say? Something Civil War. Alright, so what do we got? We only got 25 miles to the other side of this thing. And the scenic, the photo spot, oh, I'll bet you it's that. Let's see. Not from here. I mean, that's kind of cool, but always got to change the strength. Okay, let's get going. Set the cruise at 55. Just going up around the bend here. Going up around the bend. Yeah. Kelly's probably laughing right now because she knows of my love of Credence. All things Credence and all things, I don't even know, is that Credence or is that just him? Oh, no wonder. Look, it's after the video site. I thought it was in between these two. Traffic jam going on here. Because of the merge. I don't think I'm supposed to do this, but I'm going to. This is the most traffic road I've ever seen. What the heck? I'm just gonna have to nose over. People. You're gonna let me through too. too, jerk face. I'm gonna hit him with my trailer. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright. Big Country Views 21, El Capitan. This is the highest point in Texas. If I was smart, I would have looked that up before starting this and could tell you the altitude. Look, there's the traffic problem. Hopefully they get that cleared before I get going. Because it is backed all the way up there. I might have to get out and come back. I don't care about the fines because I'm making so much money right now, it's silly. But so I don't mind hit. I just don't want to damage my truck or trailer. Not that it matters, I'll just fix it. That's ridiculous. All because that bus hit that. Maybe I can just drive along this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive along the median here. Or the shoulder, I mean. See if we can read this sign. Guadalupe Peak. $8,751 feet, I think it said. 8,751 feet. Texas' highest mountain peak. Oh, El Capitan is 80,070 feet. 3,000 foot cliff. Alright. Let's see if we can't get back on the road. Get on the rumble strips. I'm pretty sure this is a legal maneuver. Well, I used my blinker, so it's all good. Alright, we gotta get the photo spot. Can we get it from where? This little gap? Here. And it's like it always points me the wrong way. Yeah. God, that stupid strength. I wish you could tell it. Just remember, I hate that. There we go, El Capitan. That's smelling like a thumbnail. 3, 2, 1, drive. We have driven this road. There's another historic mark here. What's this say? Fallen rock. Look at that, it looks like a viewpoint hanging out over the freaking highway or something. Lane ends, merge left. Huh. Okay. I was just seeing if there was a hidden road or something. I might as well show you the job screen, huh? $10,700, $775. I have 9 hours to do it, real time. There were 2 runs up to Roswell, nothing going down to Fort Smith or any of the other runs that I was looking for, taking this load of computers to the Roswell Walmart. Hopefully we don't get abducted. And it's funny enough, because my next flight that I'm gonna, are the rumble strips on the road? Welcome to New Mexico. I felt like I was on the road and I was getting rumble stripped. But what I was going to say is, funny enough, I think my next flight on my flight simulator is going to also be to Roswell. Now, I don't know if I'm going to record it. I don't plan on recording all of my Carlsbad Caverns. If you watched my flight sim video on Friday, today it will go live, or shortly. Oh, it went live already. It's after 8. So yeah, it should have just published. I flew into Carlsbad. And now here I am driving. And my next flight, which I'll probably do this afternoon just for the hell of it, I'm probably going to fly into Roswell. I'm just going to record flight sims sporadically. I like flying just to fly. You know, I'm not... I'm not looking to turn this into a flight sim channel. And what I should say, what I mean by that, I don't know if I may put out a flight sim video once a week. I may not. Because I always do the stupid name stuff. Like, I guess you could call this Motor Monday because I'm driving my truck. Motor and Monday. I do the 2-player Tuesdays, where Kelly and I play games together. Submarine Saturday. And I don't know, it could be Fly Day Friday. But I'm not going to lock myself into that. I also do a live stream on Thursday nights. Pinball has nothing. There's no rhyme. There's no Thursday live 5 day. Thursday thin ball day. Ping pong day. But yeah, I would guess that my flight sim videos will probably come out either Wednesday or Friday because I don't have anything else going on those days. But I do enjoy just flying, and you know, I like making videos. I like watching them. Kelly likes watching them. Apparently I like just jibber jabbing while I'm playing, but something about flying, and it takes a long time. You know, these truck driving runs, I try to keep it between 30 minutes to an hour. Hopefully between 30 and 40 minutes. They tend to be 45 minutes for whatever reason. Flight sim, it could take 2 hours easy to do a flight. Especially since I fly in my little Cessna 182. So it's not like I'm flying a big jet. Although I've been thinking about that too, because I used to do that. I used to fly in the CRJs. I had a
Go straight on.
FSX. I had I'm going to get a red light violation for sure. Oh, FSX, I had a CRJ 200 regional jet. Those are the ones, if you ever did like a shorter hop between, and then you got a connecting flight to get on a big 737 or something, that's what you flew on. You got typically 2 seats on one side, 1 seat on the other, smaller planes, but they are still airliners, 50 to 75 people, passengers usually. Whoa! He just slammed on his brakes because it turned yellow. That's nice. Damaged my truck. Put down my window. Hey! Hey! Chucklehead. In case of accident, bring crackers and cheese. I'm not giving you, well, Coke, I see, because he transports wine. I hope I broke some bottles, you bastard. But anyway, when we were waiting for Shelby's windshield to get fixed, we were watching the airplanes there at the airport, and saw a CRJ take off. I think it was a 700. No, it was a 900, if I remember correctly. And I got to thinking, it's like, man, that would be kind of fun to do again.
Go straight on.
I actually joined a virtual airline at one point, and they would assign you runs. I was like, in a way, you'd think it would get boring, but I would do Denver to Salt Lake City. I would just go back and forth. Denver to Salt Lake City and back. Denver to Salt Lake City and back. I thought, well, if I wanted to stay in Texas, I could do the regional jets and go from the one that we saw take off, because I was using the app on my phone. The what's it called? Flight Radar 24, I think is what it's called. And you can click on, if you see an airplane, it's pretty neat. If you like aviation, you install this thing, it uses the GPS on your phone, and then you got the little blue mark, like dot, like you do in Google Maps and stuff, and you'll see airplanes flying around. If you look up and you see an airplane flying over, you can open the app, click on the airplane, it'll tell you what type of airplane it is, where it's coming from, where it's going. Anyway, this CRJ 900 was flying from El Paso to Houston. Well, that'd be neat. I could do regional jet flights, fly out of El Paso and fly into Dallas or Houston. I think that on Flight Radar it said that flight was supposed to be an hour and a half. I don't remember though, because we saw so many flights go. It could have been, I might be thinking that there was a 737 Southwest Airlines that was flying to Phoenix. That could have been the one that was an hour and a half. But they're nice little flights. You take off from a busier airport, you land at a busier airport, so there's other traffic around, and radio traffic. You get up to altitude, you can see pretty good and all that stuff. So I don't know. For now, I'm having fun flying around on the little 182. I do like flying low altitude stuff where you can see the scenery nice. Whoa. Not sure which way we gotta turn up here. Use this Jake before we get into town. See if I can't hit the wine truck again. Frickin' whiner. Yeah, you do have to watch out for that in this game, though. If they come up on a yellow light, they stop. I know the developers of this game are from a European country. I don't remember which country. I don't know if that's typical in their country that you slam on the brakes when you get to a yellow light. I would like them to change the traffic to be more Americanized on American Truck Sim and have it to where it turns yellow. People floor it in this country. It's more about, I used to joke around, a red light, yellow light means 3 more cars. Red light means 1 more. In a lot of big cities. But in this, it means slam on the brakes, yellow light. And with big trucks, semi-trucks, even if the trailer is still in the intersection, but they're, gosh darn it. If the cab of the truck is already across the intersection, but the trailer's still, they'll still stop. Or if they're turning right in the middle of it, so the cab of their truck could be, oh, I can't use the mouse. The cab of the truck could be off past the crosswalk, so the trailer's still, and they'll stop. All right, there's a train over there. We should be able to go. I don't know what's going on with my throat. Maybe I should ask this guy. Huh. A lot of lights. A lot of lights.
Go straight on.
Should stay green because no one can go that way because of the train. All right, what do we got? 32 miles. Miles to Roswell, 29 miles to our drop-off, so Walmart must be on the north side of town. I feel like I'm really close to the steering wheel. I think it's because I've been doing flight sim stuff and I sit further back. The dash is a lot smaller gauges and stuff in the flight sim. Speed limit slowing to 60. I went ahead and slowed down to 50 a while because I don't trust that wino up above us. Here we go. Looky there. Looky there. I think I took a picture right when I hit a sign or something. I don't know what I hit.
Go straight on.
Get more damage on my truck. Oh my gosh, I have 3% damage on my truck now.
Go straight on.
Oh look, it says 0, but there's a little bit of red on the bottom of the pallet. See? The wino, it turned yellow. Even though he was across. Clearly, his cab of his truck was outside of the intersection. He still stopped. He wouldn't have even seen that. In real life, he wouldn't have even been able to see that light unless he was looking over his shoulder. Now this jackhole's going to go because he was across the line. Hey, you maniac, what are you doing? Got a fuel truck there. You're gonna get blowed up. Oh, these guys. As you can see on the GPS down there, there's a photo spot up here, and there's a video spot. We've already got both of those. I don't know what that other symbol is beyond the video spot. Watch this, red light violation. Oh. 93.3 Albuquerque's #1 hit music station. It's funny, we were watching a 1986 MTV Top 20 Video Countdown show that someone had recorded and then uploaded. And it was kind of funny because I was doing something on my laptop, just listening to the music, and they had whoever recorded it left the commercials in, and there was a commercial for 98 KUPD, Arizona's top rock station, featuring Dave Pratt in the morning. I used to listen to Dave Pratt every morning. Funny guy, good rock station. One thing I liked about KUPD, they didn't edit songs. So if they cussed in the song, they played it.
Go straight on.
You didn't have to hear some edited, watered down version of music. I mean, they didn't go overboard. They're not going to play Limp Bizkit break stuff. But, you know, in a regular song, if they happened to cuss, they left it go. Even the F-bomb. So if they didn't play, I don't think they played Alanis Morissette because they were more hard rock stuff, but you know, like in You Ought to Know, you listen to You Ought to Know on the radio, and she sings that, and are you thinking of me when you bottle her? It's like, that's not what she said. She didn't say, oh. Yeah. Pratt was pretty funny. I went, I saw him. It was his 13-year anniversary party.
Right. And then
He had a little band, Dave Pratt and the Sex Machine Band, and watched their show.
turn right.
His mom came on stage and mooned the crowd, and she was right in front of where I was standing. I was right up against the stage. I could have reached up and touched his mom's ass if I was so inclined, which I wasn't, obviously. He has a song called Whipped Cream, and during the song he was spraying whipped cream around and all that stuff, and the next morning I woke up, I had whipped cream inside my ear still. Dried whipped cream. I love, you love, we love whipped cream. Yeah. And unfortunately, I bought a CD for that party. He had a CD and had all those songs that his band played. And Travis, my son Travis, had borrowed the CD. And he had it in his, he had one of those visor CD. Man, there's not much room in here, is there? Can I turn around so I don't have to blind back? He had one of those visor CD holders. Well, he traded in that car for another car, got home, and realized he forgot the CD holder. So we called them instantly, turned around, went back. I don't even know if we got all the way home. Turned around, went back to the dealer. Oh, they said, no, we didn't find it. So basically the dealership, whoever detailed the car, stole my son's CD stuff, and he wasn't overly worried about it, other than that Dave Pratt CD. He felt bad because you couldn't, that's not something you could just go to the record store and buy a new one. this is tight. I don't know if I'm gonna get in here. I think I'm good, but. And I think I've told the story before, but they sold those CDs out of the van. I actually cut this too hard. Out of the van down in Phoenix, and I sent Dave Pratt a regular snail mail letter, because that's back in the day. That's all he had. And asked him how I go about getting a CD, and included a check. And he sent me a CD and my check. He didn't cash the check. He just said, "Enjoy." It was around Christmas time, I think. He said, "Merry Christmas." I think I've told that story before. But yeah. So I didn't have to pay for it. It didn't cost me money. But Travis was very upset that he lost my CD. Said, "It's not your fault that some freaking asshole at the dealership is a thief." It was no more than 30 minutes, mate. 30 minutes to an hour till we got back there. Nope. Nobody found it. Fucking liars. Alright, so there you go. We made it. We made it. So now we're up here in Roswell. And I need to get back into Texas so we can finish these. And I need to get to Fort Stockton. So that's what I'm going to be looking for, is a drive down here from Roswell to Fort Stockton. However it's going to go. If I get a run to Odessa, I'll take that, because then I can get on this 82. Oh, got the hiccups. I'll switch out my trucks then, and then I'll see if I can get a Odessa to Stockton. If I can't, I'll probably just bobtail it. Come over here, get this video spot, come down here and get this video spot, and then try to get a job out of Stockton. So my goal is to get a run from Roswell to either Carlsbad, Odessa, or Stockton. That's reverse order. Hopefully Stockton, if not Odessa. Carlsbad, I'll do the same thing. I'll just get a job from Roswell to Carlsbad, and then I'll just bobtail it down to Fort Stockton to get those video spots. So there you go. What are we at? 42 minutes. That sounds about right. Where I got 150,000. I can't quite buy another truck. I probably could have if I didn't get all those freaking speeding ticket or running the red light tickets. So, all right. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Oh, how do I stop this? 2-Player Tuesday. Watch it tomorrow. Oh, it doesn't like that. And now I can't even do that. Okay. Well, all right. All right. I'll do it this way. I'm leaving this in too. I'm not editing this out. I am not editing this out. There goes my steering wheel. See, look. I pushed the wrong buttons. It was wanting to open the live stream. I can show you. I can show you right here. I pushed Control R instead of, apparently Alt R is my stop recording. So let's see.